Hello, welcome to this safe and sacred space. In Spain, I am. So it's our quiet me time for the conscious breath. So just relax. Hopefully you can find a space just for you so you won't be disturbed for about half an hour. So please join me, just breathing gently yet deeply, pulling that breath down to the tummy, feeling that tummy pushing out as you breathe in and out. Just feeling the energies that you're breathing in, making you feel all nice and warm. Now I can't see who's there, but you can comment if you first check in with StreamYard/Facebook. And then we can communicate. And breathing out all those tensions. Just being aware that you're breathing in not only the oxygen to feed your physical cells, but also the crystalline atoms that are always in the air and in the earth, that are feeding your spirit or light body, the consciousness you are too, body, mind, spirit. Just being aware as you breathe them in, they are traveling through your body, coming up against your cells, the physical and non-physical cells, coming together, nourishing, caressing, becoming one. Oh, hi, Debbie. I do see it's you and John. Just allowing yourself to come into a nice, deep relax. Allowing body, mind, and spirit to come together in one harmonious alignment. So in your quietness, you can not only concentrate on your breathing, but also my voice, chatting to you. I actually said something the other day to somebody and they didn't like it at all. I said, "You're channeling yourself." And she took it so wrong. She says, "I don't channel. I am the divine universe. I said, I know you are, but I also like to say that we channel, because this vessel, it has to come out of this vessel, and for me, that channel is just a word. So it just goes to show what things we say, sometimes people don't understand. And I did end by saying, well, I really didn't mean any mischievousness or grievance, but she didn't understand. I thought, okay. So we have to be prepared these days that people just really don't understand. Everybody is busy with their own lives, sorting themselves out. And we have to respect that, as we like others to respect us, of course. These crazy end days we find ourselves in, and I mean end as in the limited dual world, the world of slaves and service, how power has been because of the non-power of others. It's been about suffering, compassion and joy, and coming to the realization of our magnificence, of our power. So it hasn't been in vain. Thank goodness. So let's be grateful that all this suffering hasn't been in vain, that we have remembered who we are. Beautiful, loving light beings having an experience. Just enjoying our journey, and where we're going is a world we are individually creating, depending on our own vibration, one of harmony. So all this breathing we're doing, harmonizing our body, mind, spirit, is to help us come into this space in all ease and grace. So I hope you're feeling nice and relaxed and warm. So yes, all this fighting out there or protesting is all about claiming ourselves. Although I wouldn't advise to go down that road, because it doesn't really help in the end. It only creates more conflict, because you're focusing on something that you're missing, a grievance. So what I'd like to focus on today, and it's a little bit of the same story about our ancestors, the grievance we've all suffered. We are all suffering, depending if we're like ourselves now, that we are recognizing ourselves as multi-dimensional beings. We are here now, and we are living simultaneous lives, all the roles we've ever played. So the male and the female, and the rich and the poor, the black and the white. We've done it all. So – Allow yourselves, your energy, your consciousness to expand within, actually it's within, throughout all your lives you're living now. All the lives that are still there that you haven't integrated yet. At this time, this is what we're doing. We're bringing all the lives we've ever lived into this now moment. So we can take the next step into new earth, new reality as one. So no more duality. It's just going to be one of joy, love, unity. So just today, the lives that you haven't integrated yet, they're still there and probably still hidden in darkness because we buried them away. So some really maybe torturous or suffering lives. Don't be afraid. Just allow yourself to expand and go into these lives, whether past, future. So just imagine a life at a time. And you're coming into this space as love, the energy of love. You don't particularly have to remember this life, but just see if you can just recognize it or sense it, either visually or you hear something. And remember, imagine you can do too. Just be here in this life, being the presence, the loving presence. And whatever is going on in this life, this suffering, this brokenness, imagine that you recognize this feeling, this loving presence. It's like all hopelessness turns into hope. See yourself smiling at this feeling, this wonderful feeling that you are not alone. And then allow this love to spread through to other lives. Quite magic. Just let it happen. Allow all of yourselves, all the aspects that have been forgotten, that keep replaying the game, the forgotten and hurt. Allow them to feel your love, the love they are too, but have forgotten. So you can imagine all these lives. Hope has come in, smiles, a little giggle maybe, at the thought of magic or miracles happening. So whatever that might be happening, and I'm probably focusing now on torture, in a past life, or maybe a hanging or whatever, because I'm sure we've all experienced it. Instead of being afraid at that moment, you know that you are love, you are infinitely eternal. You can never actually die. Yes, the physical death, but you will continue because you are the proof now. Feel this total joy as you recognize this feeling all through your lives. Feel the truth in your heart here. Breathing out any tensions, but you will see that there are hardly any tensions because love just works so intensely, magically. And then invite these parts of you, these aspects of you, into this now moment. May they join you and integrate with you and prepare for your next step. The life you imagine, one of joy, love, and peace. We've done all the duality. There's no more or no need to go and repeat. We've learned all the lessons. It's time to remember that we can choose whatever we want to now. Yes, it feels good. It feels that you're more whole, not left behind. So just coming back to the core of you now, breathing, relaxing, just knowing deeply that all is well. And if you have a circumstance that is a little challenging, ask yourself what you need to do to change it. And know that it will pass and you will move forward to our dream, our grand dream. And this is why it's important to be very clear of your intentions, how you want to experience life, how you want to live, what you want to look like even, what you want to experience, who you want to be with you, and write it down. So that when we forget, we can remember, the focus, and refocus on where we're going. And as I've said before, it is not actually an event. This helps us to bring it in to life so that we actually experience it. So it's not something that we're physically going for. Oh, I've started itching all over, dry skin. I'm actually making a free ebook so we can share our stories of New Earth. So if you still like to write your version, how you imagine life can be, send it to me together with your creations and I'll promote you on my website. So do you feel comfy? Having just experienced that bringing together, integrating you. I mean, you might have to go back again, but because you've put out this invitation, your love will travel in that invitation and they will come back home. Just be open to receive all of yourself, no matter what. No need to be afraid. So, energies have started getting higher and higher as we come into this weekend of the summer solstice. A time of joy, a time to be together with others, a time of balance. So what we can do, because we've got a little bit of time, is just expand your consciousness again to all your male, female energies. And just bring them together. Allow them to come into a harmonious balance. See, we are all both male and female in our core, adronymous. So just focusing on the balance of the female and the male. And allow yourself to, in each of your expressions, in each moment, whether you need something soft or more aggressive, assertive, let the male and female energies work for you. It is truly a time to come into balance and not telling ourselves off for or being too womanly, weak, too gentle, saying yes all the time and of service to others. No, it's all right to say no, to put your boundaries down. And then when we want to be too furious at people, then we allow the gentle feminine energies to come into play. So it's really a time when we, the human, just truly relax and let our divinity, that place of wholeness, of true balance, bring you into your next adventure. So it's just a case of allowing these days and just being totally lazy, because There is nothing to do. I am so fortunate that I don't have to work, but even the people who are working, it is now a time that we can truly choose what we love to do and let it work for us. And if it doesn't, don't be afraid to have another type of abundance come into your life. The world is changing and you will be all right. You will find a way if you allow, if you don't fight or worry or doubt or judge that it won't. Of course, if you go down this road, this little rabbit hole, yeah, life isn't going to work for you and you're going to find yourself in a deep hole with no ladder. So allow life to work for you. Allow yourself to focus on what you want to do, what you really want to desire to experience. And again, if you sense either of the male or the female energies a little insecure or a little stuck, just breathe into this space and allow the love to be felt. No judgment. And just see what happens. See, you are Merlin, the magician. You truly have to believe in magic, and then it will happen. And I think that's a nice ending. Allow yourself to be Merlin, the magician. Especially this weekend, because you will find, as the energies are high, you will feel the vibration of Earth changing all these magnetics, shaking everybody up. But just stay firmly rooted within you and observe and enjoy. Be in joy. So I love you. I thank you. Enjoy this lovely weekend. It is about balance, so observe yourself, how you feel and deal with it. And until next time. Thank you. Bye.